Hey everybody, I'm going to spend a little bit of time and we're going to go over the introduction and what should be in an introduction for a chem lab write-up. So the first thing that I want to do is, if you watch the basics video, you saw me make some edits here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this. An introduction is going to answer three basic questions. It's going to answer what are you doing? Like, what is the purpose of the lab? And that should start with the purpose of this lab was to, and then fill in whatever your purpose of the lab was. Whether it was to determine the percent composition of red food dye in an unknown, whether it was to determine the number of plastics in a set of rods. So basically you're going to outline the purpose, and that should be about one sentence. The next thing that you answer is, how did you do it? So maybe a sentence starter for this would be, this was accomplished by, and then you could say, it was accomplished by measuring something, it was accomplished by calculating something, it was accomplished by doing a reaction and then doing something. But this should be some sort of short summary of what you did. And then the last sentence in an introduction should be, what was the answer? Okay, so based on the purpose, you have to give an answer to this. So the lab produced ... There's a good sentence starter, or maybe so there's a lot of different sentence starters. Now, keep in mind that you're not going to include these questions. You're going to write this in normal paragraph form. So it's going to be something like this. The purpose of the lab was to... this was accomplished by... and then it says the lab produced... Or you could say in the end, it can be concluded that... So it's in paragraph form. So I'm going to write that here as a note. Paragraph form. A lot of students don't write it in paragraph form because for some reason they're not paying attention to this whole thing. So make sure that you write all your lab in paragraph form. Okay, so that's the introduction. Please, 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 I can't say this enough, but refer back to this anytime you're writing up a lab to make sure that you have all the parts to the lab. Okay? So have a great day.